child health nursing subject we are going to discuss. In that chapter 6, that is the children with various disorders and diseases. Okay, in that one special topic, that is the convulsive disorders. Okay, in detail about we are going to discuss about one disease condition, that is the convulsive disorders. Okay, before going to enter into the topic, let's we discuss about brain. What is the structure of brain? What is the functions of brain? Where it is situated? What is the importance of brain in the human being? Everyone knows what is the brain. Okay, brain it is one of the structure. It will be situated in the cranial cavity. It will be protected by the skull. Okay, the brain having so many functions. Okay, each and every vital functions, each and every movement we have doing means that will be given signals by the brain only. Okay, without brain we are not doing any functions or any work or any activity. Okay, in the presence of brain only, in that what happens means it is a one type of central organ for the human body. Okay, the brain having some parts, cerebellum, cerebrum, okay, medulla oblongata, pons, next in that brain divided, okay, brain having one structure that is the related, that is the spinal cord. Okay, so many of nerves is there, the nerves carrying some impulses from the brain. The impulses means that information which is sending from the brain, the information will be transmitted to the affected part. From the affected parts, the information will be receiving, and the information should be transferred to the brain. Okay, we are communicating, we are making some noise. How we are making noise or how we are doing some movements means in the presence of nerves only. The nerves is having some function, these are doing some connectivity from the brain to affected parts. That's why only we are doing some work. Okay, here why we have to discuss brain structure, brain function, what is the relationship between the brain and convulsive disorders means it is a one disorder, it will be mainly affected to the structure of brain. Okay, here what happens means the function of brain should be abnormal. Okay, which is the normal function means the normal function. For example, we are discussed about movements. Okay, we are doing some movements by the muscles or by the bones means the movements how we are doing means by the checking some impulses, transferring some impulses from the brain to the affected parts. Okay, for example, we are doing one voluntary movement, that is the flexion. Okay, how we are doing this flexion activity means, okay, we are having one feeling means we want to do some flexion activity. Okay, immediately the impulses means the message should be from the affected parts to the message should be sending to the brain. Okay, the brain gives some impulses to the affected part through the sensory and motor nerves. Okay, by this way we are doing some impulses, some movements. Okay, flexion, extension. Okay, this is the normal function. Who are affected by this disease condition of convulsive disorders? Okay, those children are not doing this activity voluntary. Okay, involuntary they are doing. Okay, they are not having consciousness, but they are doing some activity. Okay, that's why we are discussed about brain. Okay, some functions, for example, we are speaking some words. Okay, hi everyone, hello viewers, like that we are speaking. Okay, how we are doing these movements means this activity also by from the brain only. Okay, the brain gives some impulses to the sensory organs, the sensory organs receives this impulses that will be transferred to the affected part. Okay, we are doing some sound. Okay, like that, this is the normal process. Okay, here what happens in the convulsive disorders means in this it is a one type of disease, series of forceful involuntary contraction. Okay, series of means many times forceful involuntary contractions. Actually we are doing one activity. Okay, open close, open close, open close, no. Okay, this is the voluntary activity means I want to do my fingers opening and fingers closing. Okay, this is the normal function, means I am having consciousness. Okay, in the presence of consciousness I am doing voluntary activity, open close. Okay, but the children's having unconsciousness, they are lose their consciousness, but they are doing this activity continuously many times, open close, open close, open close. Okay, they are not having any consciousness, but they are doing involuntary. For example, I am doing this activity means when we will do, okay, in exercises, okay, in exercises time, or for example I am holding this chalk piece. Okay, when I am writing on the blackboard, okay, I am holding these chalk pieces. This is the normal function. In the presence of consciousness only I am holding this chalk piece and I am using for writing on the blackboard. Okay, this is the normal function. But who are having this disease of convulsive disorder, those children are doing involuntary movements. Okay, purposeless movements. They are doing some activity, there is no purpose, there is no usefulness. Continuously they are doing that activity, like shaking. Okay, continuously they are doing this activity. Okay, who are having this type of convulsive disorder. Okay, what happens? Contraction and relaxation, means open close or open close. Okay, contraction and relaxation, contraction, relaxation, contraction, relaxation. Okay, these involuntary movements, abnormal movements done by the children. Why? Because their brain having abnormal activity. Due to some reasons, their brain not having normal function. Okay, for example, we are stopping our movements. For example, we listen. All of you don't make noise, like that we are heard one sensation. Okay, immediately we are maintain some silence. Okay, this is the consciousness. Okay, but some voice we are listened, but we are not maintaining any consciousness, means this is also one abnormality from the brain. Okay, next here what happens, the muscles are having the contraction and relaxation. Where the muscles is there? In the human body. Okay, the muscles will be protected our bones. Okay, here due to the disturbance of brain function, why the movements, why we have to do abnormal activities of muscles contraction and relaxation. Muscles contraction and relaxation means by our major or our important organ, our boss, that is the brain. Okay, the brain having disturbances or abnormality. Okay, some diseases or some viral infection, due to any reasons the brain not having normal functions. Okay, how we are identified means many of the sensory organs, their function should be loose. Okay, for example, what is our sensory organs? Some sensory organs, that the eyes is there, no? Okay, we are seeing. Okay, we are observing some animals or the human beings or some utensils, whatever it may be, we are observing, means some purpose is there. Okay, we are having some abnormality in the vision. Okay, we are doing some eyeball movements. Okay, sometimes closed or sometimes pale eyes. Okay, the vision also sometimes confused. Okay, sometimes how we are identified means motor functioning. Okay, when we are pinching, they are not having any sensation. Okay, once we are giving some sensation to our hands, means immediately the brain receiving. Okay, one that your hand, okay, you are receiving some pain. These convulsive disorders we are identified, many of the children having one symptom like LOC. Okay, the children are showing one symptom like loss of consciousness. In these convulsive disorders having some speciality, what is that means, especially the convulsive disorders common in the children's. Okay, in that childhood stage or the infancy. Okay, infancy nothing but first month to 12 months of age group children we are called infantil period, no? Okay, and some childhood stage preschoolers, Okay, before going to school age children or schoolers, okay, those children in childhood stage, many of the children affected by this disorder of convulsive disorders. Okay, next we are going to discuss about types. What are the types of convulsive disorders? Means mainly the convulsive disorders having the two types. Okay, first one is the febrile convulsive disorders, second one is the recurrent convulsive disorders. Okay, in this febrile convulsive disorders, what is that means? It will be refers to it is a one type of seizures. Okay, here also what happens means the disease will be associated with the fever. In childhood stage, commonly one word we are heard, know what is that fever, body temperature will be increased. Okay, the body temperature should be raised than the normal body temperature, means the children may be going to get some types of fits. Convulsive disorders nothing but fits, fits nothing but epilepsy, epilepsy nothing but seizures. What are these combined terms means many of the terms means seizures, fits, convulsive. Okay, all terms what is that means abnormal discharges from the brain, abnormal activity of brain. Okay, the brain function loss than the normal. Okay, here what happens means the children are having excessive body temperature or the children are having fever, means then the children may be prone to get the disease of febrile convulsions. Okay, these febrile convulsions we are identified in the childhood stage only. In the children, this febrile convulsions is the very common disorder. Okay, next in these febrile convulsions also having two types. What are the types means? First one is the typical convulsions, second one is the atypical convulsion. Okay, in this typical febrile convulsions, what is means it is a one type of generalized seizures. Okay, here what happens means these seizures we are identified less than 10 minutes. Okay, within 10 minutes the children are normal. Okay, once the children are affected, this typical convulsive or typical febrile convulsions means within 10 minutes the children are normal state. Okay, especially these typical convulsions we are identified in the children of who are having at the age of 6 months to 5 years of age group. Okay, from the 6 months to above 6 months of age group children up to 5 years of age group, they are suffering with this disease condition of febrile or typical febrile convulsions. Okay, here also what happens is the children or how the process, what is the reason why the children are getting this disease means the body temperature should be raised or increased than the normal, then the children are suffering with this disease condition. Okay, especially the seizures will occur in the within 24 hours of fever. Okay, the body temperature should be raised or increased, means within 24 hours the children may be affected by this disease of febrile convulsions. Okay, next another one is the atypical febrile convulsions. Okay, in this atypical febrile convulsions there is no particular reason for children's. Okay, why the children are affected by this disease condition of atypical disease means there is no particular reason. Okay, next we are identified this focal convulsions, that is the more than 20 minutes. Okay, the duration atypical and typical, what is the difference between the atypical febrile convulsions? Typical febrile convulsions means here only the duration. Typical febrile convulsions we will see or will observe in the within 10 minutes. Okay, this atypical febrile convulsions will be identified within 20 minutes. Okay, here also the abnormal electrical discharges from the brain. Okay, the brain having lose their normal functioning. Next, here what happens means when we are identified that EEG, electroencephalography. What is the use of electroencephalography means we are identified complete function of brain. Okay, in this what happens means when we are identified this examination of brain, in this the EEG should be result abnormal functioning. Okay, this is regarding febrile convulsions and atypical febrile convulsions, typical febrile convulsions. Okay, these are the main types is there. Okay, this is the convulsive disorders in the childhood stage. Once simple reason, simple way, the children will be suffering with the one common generalized disease, that is the fever. Okay, once the body temperature should be raised, once the body temperature should be increased means, okay, within 24 hours the children may be suffering with the one disease condition of convulsions. Okay, without fever, without raising of body temperature, they are not, didn't get convulsions. Okay, in the presence of body temperature raised within 24 hours means we are not giving any special care for control or for reduce of body temperature, for maintenance of normal body temperature means, then the children may be suffering with the prone to get one disease condition of febrile convulsions. Okay, this is regarding first part of febrile convulsive disorders. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you for watching this.